You either hate AI or you learn to love it. And so this is actually a continuation of a go live I did yesterday. And I automated my first business, which was my hair salon 25 years ago. Now, if you want to build systems, but you don't know where to start, you might be at a point in your life where you're just starting your career. Now, the interesting thing that I find is that there is so much futuristic history that are in sci-fi movies. I love sci-fi movies that are things that we're actually using today. Think right now where we were 6 years ago when it was March 19th of 2020. That's when my business got shut down because of the pandemic. And then that's when like the QR code wound up becoming a thing. But before then, did you even know what a QR code is? So I love the conversations around AI because people either love it or they hate it. And so yesterday I was talking about like voice AI. And voice AI is very, very helpful when you own a business because it's not meant to replace people. And I've seen plenty in groups that, well, my customers, they just can use voicemail. This is 2026. You talk about a dead end old technology, because this is the way I can share with you about opening your mind about using voice AI. Think about the customer experience, because the systems that I show other people how to build, and you can visit my YouTube channel, which is my name, Ann Marie Walts, and that's WALTS, or thinkyourwaytoamillion.com, is that it's understandable if you are uncomfortable around automation or technology, but are you more comfortable with, if you own a business, making sure that your customers are taken care of quickly? And think about like voicemail. Who uses it? Yeah, because then there's a time lag. It's almost equivalent to snail mail. Whereas if you were to entertain the idea of being able to engage with a voice AI that does not sound like a robot, or you don't have to push buttons, say it's after hours. This is why I can't for myself wrap my head around why somebody wouldn't try to implement a solution or a tool that can help their customers, because you're helping your customers. Your customers work all different hours, and things are moving faster. Like going back to say when I was talking about the QR code, right? QR codes now speed things up because you are able to create a QR code that can link to a destination, whether it be a menu or an item you're trying to sell online, or if you're at a networking event and you want to be able to attach all your contact info in one centralized location, you can scan things. So automation and technology and voice AI, they don't need to be scary. Think of it as just a system in the background that helps you communicate faster with customers, helps you maybe be able to sell your item maybe quicker. And like, how many of you have used Amazon, right? Online shopping didn't used to be a thing. And the funny thing is that now that I automated my salon about 25 years ago, before the first iPhone. And okay, so like I took an interest in technology and automation as I was building my own business, but it's the technology or the operating system that helped me be able to run my business and businesses now smoother, faster, quicker. And there's nothing wrong with being able to find ways to have your business run more efficiently. And there's nothing wrong with being able to leverage, I love the word leverage, systems so that, again, today's the weekend. I'm on my way home from the gym. But I know that if somebody calls any one of my businesses, that I have a voice AI assistant attendant that can answer my phone. Now, a lot of fear comes from not trying something or having prejudice against something that you haven't tried. And it's understandable to be kind of nervous about something you haven't tried, but I find it ironic that people are so quick to go say things about AI and automation like they come from a place of knowing when they haven't even tried it. Because this customer that's trying to call you, yeah, you failed because you don't have a system to be able to help that customer. And then the one thing I can share is that, like, I understand apprehension about trying to implement voice AI into a business. Just because I might be a fan of AI, there's steps. There are steps, real steps in real businesses that need to be implemented so that, the business owner, which could be you, or feel comfortable even trying it. So my recommendation is what we did with one of our family businesses is that we use voice AI after hours or during lunchtime. So that way, when our office manager needs to actually have an uninterrupted lunch, then the voice assistant can take over. And I'm really proud about the systems that I can show you how to build with because they are state of the art. They sound, the voices sound really real. And the other thing that I've seen in groups are people's negative attitudes about, oh, a dumb robot. Here's the thing about when it comes to working with robots. If you have yourself a hands-on experience with setting up the robot, then you're going to have the control that you need to be able to set it up so that it's intelligent. Because automation and AI is only as smart as the input. Put in good input, you get excellent output. You put in garbage, you're gonna get garbage. So in my instance, when it comes to, say, I have set up AI assistants for auto repair garage. I've set up auto assistants for my hair extension business. I've set up auto assistants for my marketing agency. So there's just 3 genres of types of businesses, and they're all different. But the cool thing is that I'm going to be setting up webinars and workshops. So that way, if you're interested in learning how this even works, even if you're curious, even if you're just curious, I would say definitely, go to my website, either one, Ann Marie Walts Official or thinkyourwaytoamillion.com. And I offer a 7-figure blueprint. And it doesn't guarantee you're going to make 7 figures, but the systems that I have implemented with operating systems, I definitely know what it is to the power of what automation with the right systems can do to a business in regards to making 7 figures. So don't be afraid of trying automation. Don't be afraid of trying voice AI. Because, one thing that I like to say is this, like AI is called artificial intelligence. I actually like to refer to it as augmented intelligence because what you can do with it creatively now, or even being an assistant to be able to help you make graphics, to answering your phone. It's just, think of like AI as being a personal sidekick. Because, man, the other thing is this. It's, again, I can't stress enough, it's not meant to replace your office manager. Voice AI is not meant to replace your receptionist. What it can do is fill the void absolutely fill the void for your hours of business that you're closed. Because, hey, listen, unless you are able to staff your business 24/7, 365 days a year without anybody calling in sick, well, you're a rock star. So think of it that way, and give it a spin. And if you want more information about voice AI, then just drop me a message.